Camera keeps disconnecting. I was playing music that I was doing last time. Oh, I can't get it to just play on and on. I play through all of them. So obviously, if you're catching this later, if you're catching this later, then this is Jupiter's opposition. Let me know if you can hear. I can't tell how loud the music is. But I was streaming earlier and then I had to reset it. Send this link out. If you don't know, this is some of my band's old music. Make sure we keep this in view. Still got 2 minutes till the next capture. If you're new, what I'm doing, I am taking live shots of Jupiter's opposition, which means it's the closest it's been to Earth. And I can't remember the exact number, 59 or 63 years, depending on who you talk to. And it means you can get the best shot because it's the closest and the brightest. So taking advantage of that, I'm going to be streaming all night. If you want to see the red spot, which is not this, I'll show you what this is in a second. If you want to see the red spot, it'll be about 2 a.m. Denver time, Mountain time. See the camera disconnected again. Don't know what's going on, but I have to keep reconnecting to the camera. It's starting over. I better make sure that it actually is recording stuff. It's gonna be a lot of corrupted files, I know that. Okay, there. But yes, corrupted ones, everything like that. Zoom in on this would see a little bit better. So this is actually a blue spot, not the red spot. The red spot is upside. This is upside down right now the way I have the camera. Red spot would be coming across here about from what the app says about 2 a.m. This is actually what's on the live stream. As that blue cloud right there, you can see it's upside down. That's that blue cloud right there. I took this last week, trying to get a better shot tonight because of having a better the opposition. That's how to take the shots, but that's that right there. So if you're not familiar, if you would actually look through this with a telescope, you would see it clearly. Why we're seeing it here is because obviously the camera doesn't have the same frame rate as your naked eye does, so it's cutting through atmosphere, and that's what you see is all this waviness around it. It's atmosphere. The lower it is in the sky, which right now it's pretty low in the sky, the lower it is in the sky, the more atmosphere you get, the less clarity it is. So what I do is I'm trying to take as many frames per second as I can, which I'm about 1.4, so I can get rid of all the bad frames and just stack the good frames. I gotta keep it centered like this. So nothing really exciting, but we're going to be here pretty much all through the night just filming this and listening to some music. Might be too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. I can't tell. Turn that down. If you're there, let me know if that music is too loud or if it's better that I turned it down. But so you'll never, when you're taking photos, when you're seeing through the camera, you'll never see it clearly on here. That's why when I take it, I stack it together and it looks like that clear picture that I just showed a minute ago. But welcome to my channel if you're new here. This is kind of a new channel for me, kind of side fun channel, putting random stuff up. I'm going to do a little bit showing how easy astrophotography is and getting rid of some of the complications of it and just getting to the nitty gritty, showing you where I went wrong, buying way too much stuff that I didn't need. If you're there, say hey. I'm going to keep playing music. This is actually music from my old band. Again, I see there's a couple people watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Let me know if you can even hear the music. or if it's too loud or too soft. This is from my old band from the late 90s, early 2000s called Ugly Bags of Mostly Water. But then again, let me know if you can even hear it or if it's too loud. And what we're doing here with this, if you notice, I have it up close right now at 58 seconds till the next exposure. After that, I'll show you what it looks like from farther away. It's a little bit clearer. But what I'm doing is I'm using the pixels of the camera. I'm not wasting them by what I'm doing is when you only have so many pixels in your camera, and if you waste it with the black sky all the way around it, then you're wasting resolution. So I go as close up as I can. I'm only 488, well, 488 by 488 right now. Go as close as I can so that the pixels, more pixels, actually focus on the planet itself. Hey, if you're there, if you're new, welcome. Thanks for joining. Just having some fun doing Jupiter's opposition tonight. Bear with me, the camera's been disconnecting on and off, so I just have to turn it back on and off. Let me know how you think the focus is. I'm trying not to mess with it too much because I learned the more you mess with focus, the worse it gets. So let me know if you can even hear the music or if it's too loud. Oh, see, there goes the camera again. And reconnect it. And you gotta start all over again. Just keep going through it. That's why you gotta babysit it. Let me know how the volume is, if you can hear me, if you can hear the music, if the music's too loud, too soft. We're just gonna relax all night and enjoy some Jupiter opposition. I don't know if you caught before Chuck's Astrophotography, he was actually shooting, um, shooting the live shot of the asteroid being struck by a satellite, which was that test to see if they can knock it out of the smaller satellite, moon. They call it the moon asteroid from the bigger asteroid. Oh man. Next time it does that, yeah. See, I'm gonna be right back. Bear with me for a second. I'm gonna go fix this. Okay. It really pissed me off. I just went and unplugged it and replugged it back in. Let's try this again for the 40th time. See? What the hell? It only happens when you're trying to do something cool. I don't know why it keeps doing this, but I'm going to keep trying. As long as I get one shot in here and there of that at least 30 seconds. And when it disconnects, oh well. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is this tiny channel, so I enjoy that you're here. Doing Jupiter live right now. I've been having some troubles, just so you know. The camera's been shutting on and off, so I've had to kind of reconnect it. Only on the nights when you have stuff like Jupiter's opposition do you have problems where it goes like that, right? So the cable, I don't know if it was the cable, but I don't want to go messing with it too much. Otherwise, I'm really going to screw it up. But we're getting Jupiter right now. I'm going to go through the night pretty much. Um, Say hey if you're there. What's up if brand new? This is a brand new channel for me. I've had this channel for a long time, but just started doing some fun stuff on it. These are one of my side channels. Uh, what I do is some astrophotography and all sorts of videos, all sorts of fun stuff. Let me know if you can hear me. Say yes, thumbs up, thumbs down. Can you hear me? I don't know how many people were able to catch Chuck's astrophotography before. He did the asteroid that was getting hit by the satellite that they were crashing into the asteroid. It was pretty cool. Showed the impact. It was like, and then it just kind of went red, went dead. It is absolutely gorgeous out here right now in Denver. And I'm actually in a Bortle 9 sky. So the reason that you see it fuzzy here, I don't know if you're brand new, if you're just joining, the reason that you see it fuzzy here is because that we're actually seeing it through the turbulence right now. I was going to check out, let's see what Stellarium has to say. I want to see when Jupiter's actually going to be at its peak. Let's see. All right, so we are right here. So right about, right about 1 o'clock is where it's at its peak, and right about 2 o'clock right here is where the red spot starts to come back out. Ooh, got lucky. Didn't disconnect. Hey, Alex. So you can hear. Perfect. Thank you. I was going to play some music. I'm going to play some music on the side over here. Hope you guys don't mind. It's actually from my old band. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, too. But it's better than just listening to me talk the whole time about absolutely nothing. That's not. Let's go back here. So let me know if thumbs up, thumbs down, music too loud. Keep it a little low. Thanks for joining if you're just here. My name is John. This is a brand new channel of mine. I'm glad, hey, 10 people are watching. I'm glad you 10 people are watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. Say hi if you're in there. Let me know if the music is too loud. If I'm not loud enough or too loud. Just going to chill doing Jupiter tonight. I was explaining before, the reason you can't see it perfectly clear, like you would if you were to look through your eye, is that the frame rate of the camera obviously doesn't have the same frame rate as your eyes. So we're looking through turbulence right now. Until about 1 a.m., when it's highest in the sky, you see the least amount of turbulence. Generally, what you have going on is the lower the object is in the sky, the more turbulence you have to go through, and that's what kind of cuts off. So that the more turbulence, the harder it is to get a good clear sight. But right now we're doing about 125 frames per second, which is pretty good. I'm really happy with that. And then I'm going to use PIP to process the videos, and then after that I'll use Auto Stacker to stack them, and then I'm going to use Registacks to put them together. And I'm actually going to create a video. That's why I'm going through all the night. This blue spot right here is not the red spot. The red spot doesn't come out until about 2 a.m. and we'll be there. By the way, let me know the moon, if you want to see the moons. Okay, hang on. We got about 4 minutes left. So the moons, I have to go out some. Move this stuff. And then I have to overexpose it a little bit. And I'll show you can see the moons. Let me overexpose it. So I'm too close in right now. I'm using a Barlow, so I'm a little too close in to see the moons. I thought I'd be able to pull out and see it if I change that, but yeah, I'm too far right now. I'm using the five. It's like 5,000 millimeters is what I'm doing it at. That's so I can get as much surface detail as I possibly can. Cool. Thank you, Jupiter. Um, So if you were at 600 millimeters, you should be able to see it just fine. Um, quite honestly, you might have turned down the exposure a little bit. If you're seeing the moons and Jupiter's just fuzzy, that means it's overexposed. If you see Jupiter but no moons, that's where you're focused in on Jupiter. We got about 3 minutes left. But by the way, let me know. Yeah, no problem, Joe. Let me know if the music here is too loud. By the way. And thanks for joining if you're just here. I just post some fun stuff. I'm actually going to try to make astrophotography a little easy. I'm brand new. I've been doing it for 2 years, ever since COVID started and all the boredom. And I learned from people like Guido's Astro Forum and Chuck's Astrophotography. I don't know how many of you guys on here, if you saw Chuck's Astrophotography earlier, where he did the asteroid, what's called the satellite crashing into the asteroid. It was really cool. Astro Backyard. Who else? Nico Carver. These are the guys that I've been watching and learning from over the years. But I've gone and I've spent a lot of money myself on stuff that I shouldn't have, that I learned that I didn't need. And I'm going to post a few videos on how to do it for free. Obviously not free, but the apps that there are for free, the processing apps that there are for free. Thanks for joining, by the way. I appreciate it. I am going to be doing this all night long because I want to capture the red spot, which you can't see the red spot now. Red spot doesn't come out till about 2 a.m. my time. So I'm here for the duration tonight. You can be bored with me. I'm just going to play some of the music. This is my old music from my old band from the 90s. But I appreciate you joining with me. Thank you on a Monday night. Let me know where you're from. I am in Denver, Colorado, by the way. That's why my page name is John Denver. And if you don't know if you're new to astrophotography or not, I'll say it, kind of over and over because we get new people joining. The reason that there is not a perfectly clear picture is because your eyes see better than a camera. So the frame rate of the camera is about 124 frames per second. That's nothing compared to your eye. If you were to look through the telescope, you would see it nice and clear. But what we have to do is we have to look through the turbulence, and we have to set take as many frames as we can, and then we take free programs, and what we do is we actually take the best of all those frames through the turbulence and stack just those. Usually it's about 10%. I learned that from Guido. Or no, wait, 10%. I learned that from, what's his name? Star Stuff. Yes, Dylan O'Donnell with Star Stuff out in Australia. He's fun to watch. All these people, subscribe to their channels. They're fantastic people, great to learn from. Quiv, the lazy geek, he's fantastic to learn from. So what we're doing is we're waiting. Now let me enlarge this so you guys can see it a little bit better. There you go. It'll never be a clear picture around here, but it will. This is what it looks like after I've process it. This is what I took last week. LA, what's up, LA? So this is what I took last week. There's one of those moons, Joe, that you were asking. I took this last week. Trying to get a clearer picture tonight because obviously it's the opposition. Opposition is the best time to get the picture. All right, are we not in capture mode? Yeah, we're capturing. So what I got to keep centering it here in the middle. God, last week when I actually took that other picture, I didn't have my mount polar aligned, and it was all over the place. I had to keep just adjusting it every 3 minutes. It was annoying the hell out of me. But thanks for joining. We're in LA, Jupiter. I used to live right in San Bernardino, right near the San Bernardino foothills. Went to school in Van Nuys. Ah, Santa Monica. Beautiful area. I think last time we went to Santa Monica Pier, I was out there. My daughter was going to school in Burbank. We went and stopped at Santa Monica Pier. That was right before COVID. Man, what is it? Make sure it's capturing, so I'm going to start it over. Only on the nights when you're trying to do this stuff do you have technical errors. I've been having the camera's been disconnecting. It's been just a crazy night so far. Oh, up in Aspen. Wow, cool. That's about 3.5, 4 hours from here. So now you can see that it's actually capturing again down here. Yeah, boy, it's been pissing me off here, I'll tell you. The camera's been disconnecting. It's been stopping with the frames. Luckily, I'm getting the frame rate. And we have clear skies. So, hey, great thing is everything's working up, right? Again, let me know if the music's too loud or if it's driving you crazy. I'm just trying to make it not so boring, not so quiet. Salt Lake, what's up? Watching through your scope. What kind of scope you have? This one is a Celestron 8SE. I'm using an ZWO ASI 224 camera and a 2.5 luminous Barlow lens and a SV Bony UV IR cup filter. Vortex, nice. Are you capturing it too, or are you just looking at it? So we got 3.5 minutes till the next capture here. So once I just watching, nice, cool. So the idea here is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the rotation. That's why I have it on my equatorial mount. So I want to get the rotation. I'm waiting for the red spot. And this is actually upside down. The red spot will be over here, but I'm waiting for the red spot to come out. It'll be about 2 a.m. my time. So we're just chilling. Thanks again. Welcome to my channel if you're brand new here. I just post weird, stupid shit just to have fun. Let me know if that music's too loud or too soft, or if it sucks. I'm just kidding. Don't say if it sucks. And this is what I do. I started astrophotography on the side. I actually took that picture back there of Orion's Nebula. I'll be posting some other videos about astrophotography, how to make it a little easier on you if you want to do astrophotography. And thanks for joining, by the way. I do appreciate it. This is just not, just hanging out, streaming. I don't know who else is doing it. Let me know who else is doing it out there. I just figured I had clear skies, not doing anything. Might as well jump on, do some streaming of it, play some music. The app I'm using here is SharpCap, by the way. And I'm actually, I'm remote desktop to my computer outside. Got about 152 to the next shot. I'm gonna center this pretty good. No, Jason. So right now I'm at 5,000 millimeter focal length. So it's in way too close. I'd have to go back out and take the Barlow out. I did get a picture of it. I'll show you. I did get a picture of them a little while ago. Show you. I took this picture earlier when I was setting up. Hold up. Come on. Okay. You can see this. We have 1, 2, 3 moons right there. Like I said, I took this one, or actually I took this on a Friday. And I just wanted to take a zoomed out picture because I love it. And I did get the red spot right there. Sometimes I just like it zoomed out so it shows the expansion, the expanse of space. And I like capturing the moons. I also caught, on Friday, I caught a moon transiting with the red dot. Thanks, Jason. I captured it with the red dot and the moon transiting. I'm going to create a video with that one as well. So right now, 3 seconds, 2, 1, lift off. All right, yep, it's working. For those who just joined, I appreciate you joining. I've been having freaking trouble all night long with the equipment. Everything works perfect. It's funny, my wife and I were talking earlier, and she said, get your equipment set up now, because you know what happens. And inevitably, you have it set up, and then you're ready to go, and things start going wrong. Well, all of a sudden tonight, the cable starts disconnecting. I don't know if there's a cat outside. I keep going out there, but the camera keeps disconnecting. And the app shut down a couple times. So just going to roll with it and have some fun. Thanks for joining if you're brand new on here. I do appreciate it. This is a small side channel of mine. Just having some fun. on a Monday night. I'm going to stay up. I'm going to try to capture the red dot in transit all night long. Let me know if that music's too loud. I keep asking. I haven't had anybody say yes or no yet, so let me know in the comments if there's a video you'd like me to make. I can't promise. I mean, it's not my primary channel. I'm building 2 other channels for my real estate and for my real estate coaching. But if there's a video you want me to make about astrophotography, I'd like to. As long as I can, by the way, because I'm no expert. I learned from the greats like Guido and Chuck, and Trevor and Nico, Dylan O'Donnell. So what I'm doing here all night long is, even though I have it very well polar aligned, it still likes to drift off. So I like to try to just keep it right in the center. You know what? Let me close this. I don't need this. I don't need that. And I don't need that. I'm using Sharp Cap, by the way, if you guys know or don't know the program. And I'll show you over so I've been learning this for about 2 years now. I progressed from a simple little tiny telescope to with no equatorial mount, the DSLR, to what I have now, which I have a few scopes right now. This is my planetary scope. Yeah, so I was just showing one just a second ago, Jason. What do you want to see? I got all sorts of stuff. So if you want to see the planets, this is, I got this one of Jupiter I caught last week. Got one of the moons right there. This was Saturn. Oops, not this one. This was one of the first ones I did of Saturn a couple years ago. This is one I just did. I'm getting better as the years go by. This is one I did of Saturn just the other day, or just about 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I just processed it the other day. It's a good one. You can actually see Cassini's ring. I got Mars last week, and Mars right now is in its it's not in its full phase. It doesn't hit the opposition until November. Thanks, bud. It doesn't hit opposition yet, so I'll capture that when it comes along. I'll probably live stream that. Saturn is out again right now, yeah. But right now, because Jupiter's in this opposition, that's kind of my focus. I did take some video of Saturn earlier. Let's see, I got Venus that I got last week. I was really going for the planets this whole week. So that's Venus. It's got it during the day. You can only take Venus during the day right now. You got to be careful because it's so close to the sun, you'll fry your equipment. And let's see. Where is it? Not on this one. I also have, let me show you, I actually got Uranus. Yep, go ahead and make the jokes. Everybody has all that all week. Let's see, where is it? Uranus is hard because it's so freaking far away. I'm pulling it up from Google Drive right now. It takes a second. Especially because I'm using all the bandwidth. Move this over to the center. All right. This is Uranus that I got last week. It's so small and so far away with my telescope. That's about the best we can get. And I'm going for Neptune next week. So right now we're using my planetary scope, and that's a Celestron 8 SE with a ASI 224 camera and a 2.5 luminous Barlow, which brings me to about 5,000 millimeters of focal length. Let's see what do we have here. Play some more music. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know how much of a delay there is here, by the way. I did what I can with the latency. I don't normally stream, but figured I'd have fun doing it tonight. I was wondering, it's like that is low. I could show you some other stuff. I do deep deep space too. So these are ones I'm getting better. Again, I started a couple years ago, so I'm getting better. Here's a close-up of the moon. One of the close-ups of the moon with this scope. This is my latest of Orion. This is actually the one that you see I did the printed out from back there. This is with my other scope that I have. It's a Explore Scientific APO-102 with a ASI MC183 Pro camera, and I'm using a dual band filter with that. There's moon close again, and right here is the prison, the moon prison. This is the Needle Galaxy. Do some deep space now. Needle Galaxy. I'm going to go for this one again this year with my new scope. This is with my old scope. Let's see what else we have here. Galaxy. Bode's Galaxy. Again, I'm going for all these. Since I took these, I got a new scope. So I'm waiting for the time. They're not out yet. I'm waiting for the time to be able to get them. Let's see what we have here. Whirlpool Galaxy. This is actually two galaxies. This galaxy is eating this galaxy. You can see it's actually sucking all the light from it. And I'll show you how you can actually, I'm going to do some videos on how you can actually take these simple photos yourself with minimal equipment. This is the sun. I just took this last week. Right now the sun is in its cycle, so there's a lot of sunspots. And this is with just a crappy little film filter. I don't have a HA filter or anything like that. Center this again. Let's see, what else would you like to see? Cigar Galaxy. This one I need to practice on a little bit too. I didn't have enough exposure time on it. A little too close up. The stars are all bloated. And Crab Nebula. It's called the Crab Nebula. It's pixelated like crazy. I'm still was learning how to process it at this time, so I didn't know how to get rid of all this noise. Now I know how. I have a program called PixInsight. Works really, really well. Let's see, this one's really cool. The Bubble Nebula. This is one of the first ones I captured with the new scope. Thank you, Herculano Serrano. I have a friend in Florida named Jose Serrano. So we're capturing, if you're brand new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. We're capturing Jupiter at Jupiter's opposition. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ben. I have some more, too, if you want to take a look. Here's a cool one called the Dumbbell Nebula. I really like this one because all the stars are crisp and clean. Really good pick right here. This was the first one I actually took with the narrowband filter, and I used Quiv, the Lazy Geek. He has a way of actually taking the three color profiles, the red, blue, and the green, and separating them, and then editing each one of them, putting them back together. And I learned from him how to do that to make that picture so clear. Here's a cool one I like too, called the Tadpole Nebula. You can see right here, a little tadpole, 1, 2, right there. So I'm a beginner at this. It's just something I do for fun. I've only been doing it for a couple of years, and I learned from the best out there, that's for sure. Here's one of my better owl nebulas. This one's still pixelated a little bit. I'm waiting for this one again to do this year. It's a hard target to get. I don't know why, but it's a hard target to get because my scope doesn't like to track very well over there. And this one right here. So this is one of my prized ones. I've been going after this for years. The Horsehead Nebula and the Flame Nebula. And right now, so what I did for this scope, I actually now got a reducer, so I'll be able to back it out a little bit more from here, so that won't be so pixelated and so over processed looking. But oh man, it took me years to learn how to get this nebula right here, get them both in one picture. Love that one. Let me know if you can hear the music or too loud, too soft. Appreciate you being here on a Monday night. Hell, I mean, all we're doing is chilling and watching Jupiter fly through space. I'll show you, see if I can actually pull up. Oh, I can't because it's on that computer. I was going to pull up one of the videos from Saturn that I was doing earlier, the practicing before getting everything going for this, but I don't want to use up the CPU because you can see that it's using a lot of memory just to do this by itself. And if I take that off, then I'm screwed. Take my glasses off. Where y'all from? I'm in Denver, Colorado. Let's see, only 6 hours to go. So how'd y'all find the channel, if you don't mind me asking? New Zealand, wow. In Saskatchewan, eh? How'd you happen to find me? Kind of searching through YouTube. I was watching a lot of the other big guys, and who writes, eh? uh, I was watching some of the other guys, and most of them have clouds, and I figured, you know what? I have got clear skies tonight, so I might as well stream it. I'm gonna be really lucky. I'm gonna get some really good shots. This is a pretty decent focus. I haven't messed with the focus in a little while. I don't want to. Let's see, I got a minute and a half left. You know what? I'm gonna mess with the focus a little bit after the next shot and just remember where it is. The higher up in the sky that it gets, the better it'll actually look. So I might be able to get a cleaner focus up there. If you can hear this song, if you hear the lyrics, it's actually lyrics to one of my songs, but it was taken from how was it? I can't think of it. An old Monty Python video. called the smallest particle, tiny particles, smallest thing known to man. Ah, you were looking for a wider view. Did I already show you the wider view that I had on there, Ben? Okay, so check it out here, Ben. Um, since you and your son are there, turn up the volume on the music. Okay, hang on. So Ben, so that your son is there. I'll show him the wider view that I took. It's not a live view. The reason I have it focused in so much is so that I can actually you can hear that now. I'm getting better detail up close. Normally, I personally like the farther out shot too, but I'll show you one that I have. In 1 minute, I'll show you the one that I actually just took earlier today, or on Friday. I processed earlier today, and it's out, and you can actually see the moons. This is actually my old band from the 90s. Alright, so Ben, here is a picture I took earlier, or I took on Friday. Farther out, you can actually see the red spot. You can see one moon here, one moon right there, one moon right there. And I actually, the same night, I caught a transit of another moon coming straight through with the red dot. And I'm actually, this week, I'm going to process and I'll stick it up on the YouTube channel. So subscribe to the channel, you'll see that. It's going to be a live video, and that's what I'm kind of trying to do tonight. My point is, the reason I'm doing it all night, every 5 minutes, I'm doing 30 seconds, it's because I'm capturing the rotation all the way through the night. The red spot doesn't come out until about 2 a.m. Let me know if that's loud enough for the music or too loud. Reason I'm playing this, obviously, because I like to play my own music, but last time I was live on my other channel, I got Eagles came on and I got a copyright violation. I'm also trying to be a little quiet too. My wife's trying to sleep in the next room over there. That's why I'm talking low too. So where y'all from? I saw one from Saskatchewan. New Jersey, really? I was born in Passaic. Yeah, I'm a beginner. I've only been doing this for about 2 years. I didn't realize I keep popping that thing up. Yeah, I've been doing it for about 2 years. I learned from the greats like Guido and Chuck's Astrophotography and Quiz the Lazy Geek and Nico Carver, Dylan O'Donnell. I just learned from them. I just went and started getting the equipment and following them and learning through the process what works, what doesn't work. There are way more technical people out there. I'm not a techie guy. I enjoy building things with my hands and being rough and tough. But you do have to learn a few of the specifics, but really you can get through without knowing pixel math and all that stuff. It really is easy. Oh, cool. Excellent. If you have 10 times binoculars, you should be able to see the moons. There should be 2 on one side and 1 on the other. Yeah, all you need is 10 times the magnification in order to see the moons. I'm gonna keep playing the same music over and over because I don't know who's been here, who's heard what, who hasn't. I'm just gonna play the same stuff over and over. Appreciate you guys joining me Monday night. Just relaxing, watching Jupiter all night long. The reason that you're not seeing a clear picture is because I kind of explained it before. I'll keep telling people just they come and go. is turbulence, and the turbulence, your eyes, when you're looking at it through the telescope, the focal or the frames for the frame rate of your eyes is much greater than the frame rate of a camera. So the camera has to kind of cut through the turbulence, and that's what it's seeing. If you were to look through the telescope with your eye, it'd be nice and clear. But with this, what we have to do is capture it, we take it apart, and we find the very best frames through the turbulence, and then we stack those about 10%. Dylan O'Donnell, I kind of went off what he was going. You stack about 10% of the frames, and that gives you a nice clear picture. Ones like you just saw me show a few minutes ago. If you missed that, let me know. I'll put some more up. Because we're waiting between, so there's 26 seconds here. Oh yeah, I was going to mess with the focus. So after this, I think I might try to focus again a little bit, but I'm going to remember where we're at. We're at 1985. So after this 30 seconds, I'll try to put my mic a little bit higher. Is that better? Herculano Serrano, let me know if that's better. I tend to talk quiet too, like I said, but my wife's sleeping in the next room, so I don't want to wake her up. Make this bigger too. Good, thank you, Hercules. Yeah, see, if I make it too big, then it just kind of pixelates completely. I'm gonna go back a little bit. See, when I back all the way off, it looks. Won't let me do it right now because it's in the middle of it. When you back all the way off, it's a little bit clearer. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's try 75. See what it does. Good. What I'm trying to do is see the fuzz around the edge and the clarity of the lines in between. See what happens if we go to 65. Tell me what you guys think. That's definitely not clear. Let's go to 70. No, I like it closer to 80. What do you think? Closer to the 80? 85? 85 is too far. So between 80 and 70, I say. And 70. Try 75 again. What do you guys think? 80, 75, or 70? Pretty good. Try 70. That's too much the other way, I think. 72. So 3 rounds. Stack it back up to 75. I think I like 75 the best. That's pretty clear. I mean, you're seeing quite a few pieces of detail there. What do y'all think? Tell me where you think it is. 74? I really like 75, I think. I don't know. 75 is too far. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with 74. Yeah, I kind of like that. See, so when you can see through the turbulence, you can see actually some lines right up here. Gain down a little bit. We're still at 125 frames per second. 51 seconds till the next capture. Move it down a little bit. Getting some turbulence here right now. If you just joined in, thank you for joining. I appreciate you coming. Went too far that way. A little bit. Yeah, I still think I like that 74. Either 74 or 70. Capturing now, so try to get this in the center. Yeah, I mean somewhere between there. It's a fine line. It's so hard to get perfect focus on this. It really is. Anybody capture that Chuck's Astrophotography today with the oh, my camera went dead. This is what the problem. I lucky I haven't had the problem for a little while, so back to it now. What if I have it like set too high? It'll be like 20. Sometimes if you turn them up too much, it confuses and kind of screws up the system. But yeah, I've been lucky; it hasn't disconnected for a little while. It was the first time in a while it disconnected. Ooh, it's hot. Turn the heat on here. Hot. You're going to change the quality of your life. Oh, I forgot to set the zoom in a little bit so we can see the picture a little bit better. Next time in between, remind me, I'll set it so we can see it better. Hey, have a good one. Be safe, man. Take care. Thanks for joining, Herculano. Make sure to subscribe and check back. I'll be doing other videos, other live shots too. We're going to have some solar eclipses and lunar eclipses coming up. Let's see. This. old buddy of mine's band named Kentucky Fuck Bucket. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back, right, y'all? In 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Had to get some chocolate. That time of year, all the Halloween stuff is out. This is a band's called Kentucky Fuck Bucket. I'm gonna turn my mic off when I chew. You don't need to hear me chewing musketeers. Let me know what you think about the music. I'm trying to play stuff I won't get copyright infringement on. Last time I did a live stream of the moon, one of the blood moons, the Eagles came on in the background and got nailed for copyright. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for joining on a Monday night. I'm just hanging out, live streaming Jupiter's opposition. I don't know what it is. I like the heaviness about this band. I love the grinding. Good friend of mine named Dan Glander was the singer, guitar player. Band's called Kentucky Fuck Bucket. They haven't been around for years. Where's everybody from? fit about 6 people. We had like 20 something at the beginning. Where y'all from? If you're new, thanks for joining. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. If you're new, appreciate you coming here. It's a brand new channel of mine, actually. Just started up. The music you're listening to, by the way, is Kentucky Fuck Bucket, a friend of mine's music. We're looking at Jupiter live opposition right now. And the reason that you're seeing it fuzzy like this is because obviously you cannot see as clear with your with the camera as you can with your naked eye. If you were to look at it through your naked eye, it'd be crystal clear right through the telescope. Or even a 10 times if you have a 10 times binocular, you would be able to see it. It'd still be white. You won't be able to see any of the lines or anything, but you'll be able to see the moons next to it. But here what we do is we take, with the highest resolution, we're doing 120 frames per second. Take out the frames that are bad from the turbulence, and we actually stack about 10% of the good frames. All right. I think I'm gonna take a risk. I was gonna take a risk and put on Pandora, but if I do that, I'm gonna get a copyright infringement, then they're gonna take my video down. I don't want any strikes, so we're just gonna go back and play all my music again. Hope you like it, because I'm gonna play it. This is from my band from the late 90s called Ugly Bags of Mostly Water. You know what? I need to invite my bro. He's actually the guitar player for this. Forgot about that. I should have invited him a long time ago, damn it. I've been on for a while. See if he joins. If he joins, we'll know, because they'll say a smart ass comment. What's up? How's it going? Welcome if you're brand new. A small channel, not a lot of people watching, but hey, I appreciate every single person who is watching. Thanks for coming to my new channel. I'll be doing some more videos like this. This is Jupiter Live Opposition, September 26th from Denver, Colorado. I am John Denver. I'll be your host for the evening. What I'm doing is I'm capturing it all through the night. I'm waiting till 2 a.m. to where the red spot actually starts transiting through. Please like and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, by the way. Trying to, I'm not really building anything sweet here, but I post some random stuff. Doesn't matter. Astrophotography, four-wheeling, all sorts of crazy stuff. Picture of a deer pooping in the woods while we were watching a movie. If you want that, it's on this channel. You came to the right place. I have no idea how long the delay is, by the way. We got about 4 minutes, 17 remaining left of them. Let's see. Let's see where we are with this on Stellarium. I think right about 1 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. 1 a.m. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think around 1 a.m. is when it peaks. Yeah, so right about there. Yeah, so right about 1 o'clock is the highest point. That's when I'll actually get the clearest shot. And for those of you who don't know, Orion is actually out in the early mornings. You can see it from about 2 a.m. on. You can start seeing Orion's. If you have binoculars, you should be able to see Orion's Nebula through it. Just look for the 3 stars on the belt, and then down below on the sword will be 3 stars. The middle star, if you look through binoculars, you'll actually be able to see the fuzziness of the nebula itself. Alright, 2 minutes left till the next one. Hey, thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Just having fun on a Monday night, taking pictures of Jupiter's opposition. See what happens if we go to 70. I'm messing with the focus here and there. The higher in the sky it goes, the better focus I think I can get. Let's see, 70 or 80. We've been playing around for a while. I have 2 minutes left. Tell me what you think. Definitely not 80. I think we were good right at 75, really. I think that's kind of the sweet spot. Maybe let's try 78. What do you think? It's not bad. Try 76. We got a minute 33 seconds till the next exposure. I like 78. I think we're gonna stick with that. Seems the higher Jupiter gets, the higher on the focus controller I need to go. I started out at 70, I believe, then we went to 75, now 78. And it's just, I'm trying to look through the turbulence to get to see as clear as I can here. Jupiter, what you're looking at is absolutely upside down, the way that my camera's sitting in this telescope. The reason being is that when I do it that way, the controllers work the way that they're aimed. Left is left, up is down. If not, everything's backwards and it's confusing. Then I'm just going to, when I take the pictures and stack them, I'll turn them up the right side up. Thanks for joining. If you're new here, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're just enjoying Jupiter on a Monday night and some music. This is Jupiter's opposition, which if you don't know, Jupiter's opposition is when Jupiter's been closest to the Earth that it's, I want to say, I've heard 56 years, I've heard 62 years, not exactly sure, but around there, 50 to 60 years, the closest that it's been to Earth. So that makes it easiest and largest, closest, largest, lightest, brightest, easiest to capture good shots of it, which is actually perfect right now because I forgot what the hell I was going to say. Because in Denver right now, I'm at a Bortle 9, which is like a really light polluted sky. I'm using a UV IR cut filter, ultraviolet and infrared cut filter. So that helps with some of the light pollution. But if I was out in the middle of nowhere, I'd get a way better shot of it. But even with the light pollution, I'm getting like a 76% clarity on the Skylab app, which is like unheard of right now, which is fantastic. So I'm very, very, very lucky to be able to be doing this, even though it's a weeknight. I'm very lucky to be able to be doing this right now because we have perfect conditions, perfect night. This is the night to do it. Hey, where are y'all from, by the way? Again, I'm in Denver, Colorado, just outside of Denver, near Cherry Creek Reservoir. God, that is clear. That's looking good. I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, we're gonna see some. When I process this, it's gonna look good. I want to get the rotation all the way through the night. So I'm doing about every 5 minutes. I do an exposure of 30 seconds, and then about 2 a.m. the red spot's gonna come out, and that's when I'm actually gonna tomorrow. I'm gonna put together all the videos, and I'm gonna speed them up, and I'll do a rotation of them. It'll look really cool. I've done it before, but that was when I was first learning. So I think I could do much better this time. For those of you who don't know, this picture it actually turns into this. I took this last week, just practicing for tonight. So after I process it and I clean it up and I take the best of the shots and I stack them together, that's what we get. No red spot in this one yet. We will have a red spot soon. I actually need to download that. Oops. Download that image that I have on Google Drive because I keep wanting to put up on Google Drive and it just takes forever. I think I have it. I actually have it in one of my files that I'm not even thinking about. It is. It's right here. Okay, so this is a shot from the other day, from Friday. I was actually focused out on it quite a bit. You can see the red spot right here. You can see you got 1 moon, 2 moons, 3 moons right there. Sometimes I enjoy taking them from farther out like this because you do get the expanse of space. I loved something about that. I love it. And, getting the red spot. I will get the red spot. It's not until about 2 a.m. though. So, but the reason right now I'm getting it up close is because being at its opposition, I'll get the best details that I possibly can tonight. The best surface details. So I'm kind of trying to take advantage of it tonight, especially with the clear skies the way we have. Sacramento, nice. I was telling Herculano, I lived in San Bernardino, right near the San Bernardino foothills for a while. Went to school in Van Nuys. Let me know if the music's too loud, too soft, or annoying. My old band from the 90s. Nope, we never gonna make it big. We just had a lot of fun. We did open for Evanescence though once. That was really cool. That was our claim to fame. The local bar here in Denver. It was called the Bluebird Theater. Or was it the Gothic? Can't remember which one. Can you got clear skies in Sacramento, Don? Can you see it? Hey, how'd you guys find my channel, by the way? It's kind of a new thing for me. I've done this before on other channels, but I just started this channel that I've had for a long time that I haven't really used, and I just figured, you know what? I'm just gonna throw up random shit on here. Have some fun. Check out some of my other videos. And thanks for joining, by the way. Let's see, what that was 3. Wow. Have to be real careful not to get copyright infringement. I've gotten it before. So I'm playing my old music, my own old music. Pretty clear, lots of light pollution. Yeah, I'm on a Bortle 9 here too. So that's why I'm using that UV IR cut filter. It really helps with that. I only have the SV Bony one. The Bader is like $300, I want to say, and that's expensive. Oh, cool. Thanks, Don. You found me on a search. Right on. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoy it. I don't know how many people are doing it. I know a lot of the bigger guys out there. Chuck's Astrophotography. Guido was streaming earlier from Netherlands, but he had total cloud, so he didn't have anything. Chuck had cloud, so I'm not sure if he's doing anything. And I'm here in Denver, so it is crystal clear. There's no moon because of the moon phase, which just makes it perfect. Obviously, if you go outside, if you do have clear skies, you'll see there's no moon in the sky tonight. Oh, it is so crystal clear out. One of my favorite things to do if you have binoculars is around 1 a.m. you'll be able to see Mars. It'd be like a red dot. But if you look for Pleiades, the seven sisters, they look absolutely gorgeous through even a 10 time focus binoculars. So one of the points that I did this channel was just have fun, post random stuff, but I also wanted to put up some videos for people who are brand new with astrophotography, because I spent 2 years learning by spending a lot of money. Why did I spend a lot of money? But you know, I'd like to make some videos and show you how to make it cheaper, how to do it cheaper, how to streamline it, the simple things you need. You don't need to know all the technology. Some of the stuff, it gets really, really, really confusing. Pixel math and the cameras and it just gets confusing. I'm gonna dumb it down a bunch and just make it so that if you just want to enjoy doing it, you can. Easy to do. But thanks for joining. I do appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. It'd be really cool. Like I said, this is brand new. I'll do other live stuff. I just happen to be sitting around bored. Well, I wasn't bored. My wife and I were hanging out, and then she went to bed, so I decided to come on live. Let's see what happens if we let's do this. We are going to take a chance and do Pandora. And it is what it is. If I get a copyright, I get a copyright. Let's listen to. Let's see. Some classic rock type of stuff. Where are we? There it is. All right, there we go. A little bit better music, but I'm probably gonna get a copyright infringement. But oh well. We'll play some classic tunes. Okay, where did I go? Oh, there it is. Thanks and appreciate you joining. We are just doing some Jupiter Astrophotography from Denver, Colorado on a Monday night. Sometimes I feel like I'm whispering. I'm like, what's her name from The Fog? We're joining you on a Monday night, just relaxing, listening to some music, taking photos of Jupiter. That ain't me. Fuck that. Appreciate you joining if you're just joining in now. I was showing pictures of, still pictures of what you see actually after you take a look at this. After you look at this and after I process it, I was showing some stills. If you're interested, just put it in the chat. I'll throw the pictures up again. I'm getting this all through the night. The whole reason is I'm getting a whole rotation all the way through the night. The red spot will come out at about 2 a.m. Mountain Time. And I want to get the rotation. I'm going to take all these videos. I'm taking 30-second videos every 5 minutes. And then what I'll do is at the end of the night, not tonight, but I'll take them probably over the weekend and I'll process them. And I'm actually going to speed it up so that you'll actually see the full rotation of the red spot. I have another one from Friday that I have a moon that was actually transiting with the red spot as well. I need to process that one too. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to get a copyright infringement, but that's okay. Just so you know. Happens whenever I play Pandora, but I was playing personal music from before, but I played it like 7 times over and over again. So I decided screw it. Three minutes to the next one. We're getting some good shots tonight, I'll tell you what. And I'm really, really lucky. I polar aligned it last night when I was getting ready. I took some other pictures too, but yeah, I polar aligned it last night, so I'm having really good luck. The other night, oh my god, I just put it up. I think it was Friday night, where I got that other picture, which is not even that clear. I put it up, didn't polar align it, was having all sorts of trouble even getting it aligned. Oh my god, it was bouncing all over the place. It took every couple of minutes, it would just completely vanish out of the screen. At least now, I don't have to touch it every 20 seconds. Oh, look at that. Average view duration, 1 minute and 17 seconds. That's funny. I guess that's all you really need to see. Unless you want to, watch me. Because you can't really see anything that clear. That's about as clear as you're going to be able to get it. And I'm using a Celestron 8 SE, which is a 8-inch Schmidt-Cassegrain telescope with a 20-32 millimeter focal length, but I'm also using a 2.5 Barlow, Luminous Barlow. So we're at close to, 40 something 100, 5,000, right about 5,000. Oh, I have picked. What's this one? That was my very first picture that I took a long time ago. Not first one. This was my first one. Came a long way. Oof. No, let me close. I shown this one a few minutes ago. This is the one I took on Monday. You can see the red spot. You can see 3 of the moons. 1, 2, 3. I really like that one. It shows the expanse of space. Ah, if you have any questions, please ask. I'd love to answer questions. It's what I do. Man, I am so lucky to get such a clear view tonight. That is really cool. Van Halen, please don't give me a strike. The last time I was streaming, what gave me the strike was uh, what the hell was it? It was the Eagles. They gave me the strike. If you're just joining, welcome. Thanks for joining. Doing Jupiter's opposition here on from Denver, Colorado, and enjoying some good music and hanging out on a Monday night. Thanks for joining. Move that into the center a little bit. Man, we are having some clear skies. I'm so happy. So where are you from? Like I said, I'm in Denver. The Mile High City. See, Pandora shouldn't bitch. I'm playing their commercials on it too. So they shouldn't bitch about copyright infringement. If you're new, thanks for joining. It's kind of relaxing on a Monday night, watching Jupiter fly by. I'll recenter this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so I'm taking like 30-second videos every 5 minutes. I'm gonna be doing it pretty much till about 4 a.m. That way I can get the Jupiter's red spot transit. Oh, Coinbase alert, Bitcoin up 7.62%. I got a new subscriber. Well, thank you, Herculano. I appreciate that. That's really cool. I'm just having fun here. I mean, I'm not some kind of big channel or anything like that. I only have 108 subscribers, 109 now. Kind of having fun on a Monday night. Staying up all night long. Listening to music. Waiting for tomorrow after I post this for it to get taken down. Wow, it's that far behind, huh? Wow. It's like 10 minutes behind. I'm looking on my other screen over here what it's showing you. Oh, this is like 10 minutes behind. So what you're seeing isn't live, it's 10 minutes old. That's crazy. Hmm. Oh. Neat. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Back and better than ever. Except I didn't have video. Ha ha. So where y'all from and how did you happen to find me? I appreciate you guys coming on. Even if it's only three people, one person. I lost y'all. I think I had a top of like 22 people at one time. It was pretty cool. Again, I'm just kind of chilling, doing my own thing. Filming Jupiter on the opposition. Right now we still have 4 minutes till the next frame. Let's see how many frames we have here so far. What are we doing again? Jupiter. Okay. Got lots of good files. Let's see. These are the ones I'm working on right now. Okay, good. I was having some trouble before with the camera disconnecting every couple of minutes. It was driving me crazy. So if you're new, I appreciate you coming on. How'd you happen to find me? If you do a search of Jupiter, just listening to some good music, I'm probably going to get a copyright infringement for. Relaxing, filming Jupiter all through the night because I want to catch the red spot at about 2 a.m. So I got about 2 hours for that. I'm sure I'm going to get a copyright infringement. Welcome on a Monday night to Denver, Colorado. Streaming the Jupiter's opposition. I'm actually I'm remote to my computer outside that's connected to the telescope. I've been up all night. I already started doing this since I've been filming since 9 o'clock. I did Saturn at 8 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. I killed the earlier video because I had a mishap in there. Showed my calendar. Wasn't supposed to do that. So we were, just relaxing, and I had some of my old music on a little while ago, but I got tired of listening to my old music. Ooh, sorry, like I said, I've been up all day, getting late. So the red spot will be visible for about 2.5 hours. And it starts at about 2 a.m. my time, mountain time. So we're about an hour and 45 minutes off from the red spot coming around. Here's what the red spot looked like. I'll show you here. I captured it. This is kind of farther out. I actually had the telescope with a reducer on it. But I caught the red spot right here. With 3 of the moons as well. But right there. So it takes about 2 hours for it to transit all the way across. What you're looking at is opposite of what I'm filming right now. I'm upside down. I do that for a reason, the way my camera sits in the telescope. Then when I process it, I turn it over back like this. I actually caught a moon transiting the red spot up close the other night, and I'm going to process that one and put it up, post it. Hey, you're welcome. Mano Music. So what kind of music you like? Mano Music? Are you a musician? Guess the delay is not that bad. I thought the music. Electronic, nice. I'll check the channel out later. I was playing some of my own music, original music from the or late '90s, early 2000s, earlier. I've been streaming for hours, but I listened to it too many times, so I turned it off. I know I'm going to get a copyright infringement for playing this, but that's okay. This is if you're new to astrophotography or any of this, what you're looking at right here is a live shot of Jupiter. If you were to look through it at it through your telescope with your naked eye, then you would actually see it very clearly. Right now, the frame rate we're at 119 frames per second. That is way slower than your eyes can do. So what we do is we have to take these through the turbulence, take the bad frames out, and stack about 10% of the good frames. 80s influence, nice. So like Aha, that type of stuff. Pet Shop Boys. I'm brand new with this channel, by the way, so like, subscribe. I'm gonna post this video probably over the weekend. I'll process it and post a video with it all nice and clean and put together. And I'm actually gonna have a video of the rotation of the red spot coming through. That's why I'm doing 30 seconds every 5 minutes, because believe it or not, the surface of Jupiter, the clouds and everything, it changes so fast. So you can't do more than like 30-second exposures. It rotates about once every 11 hours. So the sunspot is visible for about 2 hours. I went on the Galileo Moon app and found that it's going to be coming out about 2 a.m. my time, which is mountain time. I'm in Denver, Colorado. Obviously, John Denver's Astrophotography. Oh, Howard Jones, Elton John, nice. Howard Jones, haven't heard him in a long time. I remember in Connecticut listening to Howard Jones on the way home from school. That hair was crazy. His hair was crazy. Holy shit. It just popped into my head. Thanks for coming if you're new. This is kind of a new channel for me. Just gonna post some random stuff all through the night. Oh wow, you saw them live. Nice. They were with Blues Travelers. So I post random stuff, and I'm gonna post some stuff for new astrophotographers. But I mean, literally, I have everything from deer pooping in the woods next to our movie to four wheeling, racing a dune buggy. Sorry, I got a feather in my throat or something. Oh, okay, gotcha. EDM. Okay, the producer. Can you see Jupiter from Vancouver, or you got cloudy skies? You know what? In this capture, I'm going to enlarge it so you guys can see a little bit better. Although the larger I go, the more pixelated it starts to get. But at least that way you're not seeing just a bunch of gray screen. I have to wait till this counts down. It's been staying. I mean, really lucky how steady it's been staying lately. Ah, you're taking pics. Nice. Okay. So, if you go to, let's see, shallowsky.com, SHALLOWSKY.com, and put in your coordinates. It'll show you exactly what time the red spot's going to be where you are. There you go. What are you taking? What are you taking pics with? Shallowsky.com. SHALLOW sky.com. I'll put it in the chat. I'm turning down the mic so you don't hear me chew ice. I'm sure you guys want to hear that. Oh, look at that news everywhere. I don't know why that happened. I'm telling you, I think there's a cat outside on my other computer. So right now what I'm doing is I have a desktop remote to my computer outside. Some funky shit's been happening. I think there's a cat walking on it. Every once in a while, the camera will just disconnect for no reason at all. Wow, we have really clear skies here. Nice. Sweet. Do you post them on your channel? Pictures? Oh, I did it again. I keep forgetting when it comes in so I can make it larger, but I keep missing. So now I got another 3.5 minutes till it comes around again. Saw Huey Lewis here live at Fiddler's Green outdoor concert. Freaking amazing. Oh, you can't get it clear. Do you have an equatorial mount? If you don't have an equatorial mount, you should probably only be taking about 4-second subs at the max. No tracker, yeah, you should be taking maybe 4-second subs at the max. It's moving too fast for you. I mean, you can try, when you set it in your lens, you can try count the amount of seconds it takes to get from one side to the next. Put your camera at the highest frame rate, set it to video, and set it for the highest frame rate you can. See if you can get 30 to 60 frames per second. And then back off. You want more or less gain and more exposure to balance it out. And see if that works. Okay, you're at 400 ISO. Yeah, try. So what you need to do is are you shooting still frames? You need to shoot it as a video. And then what you'll do is you'll take that, shoot it in RAW if you can. The video. You're not attempting the video, okay? Because I was gonna say all you do is you take the video and you put it in auto stackered or Reggie stacks, and it'll stack all these for you. Kind of the same thing like I'm doing right here. But I'm at about 120 frames per second here. Yeah, it's tough to get a single clear shot with a DSLR or even a camera or mirrorless. Oh, 15 seconds. Okay. I have to remember now to, I'll boost that up so we can actually see it a little bit better. Raina, you're looking at a blob. Um, you're looking at Jupiter through the camera. I'm gonna enlarge it a bit here. Oh, that's way too pixelated. You're looking at Jupiter through a camera. The reason that it's blurry is because the frame rate of the camera is not as fast as the frame rate as your eyes. So what I end up doing is I take this and I stack it together and I put it all together and you end up with a picture similar to this. And it'll come up in a second. You get a picture similar to this where it's steady and you can see the red spot. Actually, I have the moons here, but this is going to be a much closer up picture that I'm doing this one. This picture will look more like something like, let's see. It'll look more like this one after I'm done with it. After I'm done editing and taking out all the bad frames, which are the turbulence frames, I'll take those out and stack it. But I'm going to capture the red spot tonight, so you'll actually be able to see the red spot here too. So that's what this looks like while we're looking at it through a camera lens. So what you have to do is I take several exposures. I take 30-second exposures over the course of through the night, and I'll put them all together. It does look fake, doesn't it? I'll tell you what, it's amazing that it's even out there. Saturn's even cooler when you look at it from here. On a night, I'll be doing some other live streams where I literally just fuck around and I'll go from one planet to the next. I have Uranus. Let's see. Take Uranus. Pull that one up. Why didn't I save it in there? I should have saved that. Oh, right here. Let's see, Mars. I captured Mars a couple weeks ago. Right here, which is still in the moon phase, so it's not fully out. That's why you see shadowing there. I captured Venus. Venus during the day because it's right next to the sun. I got Saturn last week. I took Saturn today too with some of the, hopefully was able to get some of the moons. I haven't processed it yet though. I took it earlier on. Can't wait for the next planet. Thank you, I appreciate it, Ragany. I'm just kind of relaxing, you know, posting them up tonight, having a good time, listening to some good music. Where's everybody from, by the way? This, if you saw that picture I was just showing, that's what this looked like. I have, so I got to download. For some reason, I keep putting it on Google Drive, and it takes forever to freaking pull it up. But I'm going to show Uranus. Let the jokes begin. Come on, Uranus, where are you? See, I gotta download it because it takes way too long to pull it off of Google Drive every time. Okay, so this is Uranus. I caught last week. And kind of pixelates when you get close, but it's so far away. It's so hard to capture. That's the best you can do. But yeah, I gotta actually download that one so that I have it when I didn't download right now. And then let's see, put that in my finals file. Your anus 2022. Then I got some close-ups of the moon. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Final. And aim at Uranus. Okay, I'm gonna show you the moon. This is a close-up. I have a couple close-ups of the moon that I just took recently. Let's see, there's this one I just took last week. A little bit over processed. I think I tried to sharpen it a little bit too much, so I got a little bit of too much of the white right there. But this is where the moon prison is right here, in case anybody was wondering. Moon Gitmo. Just kidding. Let's see. Here's a cool close-up one. So, and actually for reference, and this is actually the same crater, by the way. For reference, people ask me, can you see where the moon landing was? And I'm going to say no. So what you can, Uranus, no, Uranus jokes. Uh, um, so this crater right here is actually 68 miles across. So in order to see a flag in 68 miles across, there's no way I'd be able to capture it with my telescope. I had heard that there are shots of it out there, but I can't capture them. Let's see, what else do I have? Here's one of my favorite ones of the moon that I've done. I don't know why. I really like this angle. Just the way that the sun was reflecting, you can see the depth of all the craters. I took this one last year. Just really like that one. It really shows the craters. You want to see the moon pictures? I do see moon people, or at least I see people's moons. Let's see. Here's so like from far out. I like this one too. So that crater that I was showing you just a minute ago, the close up was this region right here. That's where I was saying was Moon Gitmo. But the moon's on the dark side of the moon. We all know that from watching Men in Black 3. And we have this close up, the aerial. Again, in that same region. And that's it for the moon. I have some old ones. So this was the eclipse, actually. Okay, yeah. Let me pull this over. Check this out. Oh. So I ended up, this was the eclipse last year, and I ended up having trouble. It was clipping a little bit. So I'll play it, but you start see where it's eclipsing. But then all of a sudden, my camera changed frame rates in the middle and changed resolution, so it started bouncing all over the place. But you can see where it comes around and then comes back. That was the full eclipse from last year. Pretty cool. Oh, why can't you see the moon tonight? Because the moon is in its new moon phase. So basically, this between around the 17th and the 1st or 2nd of every month, you won't see the moon in the sky. It's out during the day. You'll see some of it during the day, but right now it's like really close to the sun, like right next to the sun. So you won't see it tonight. You'll start seeing it for a couple more nights. Yes, I do have a photo of the telescope. As a matter of fact, this is one of them. The one that I'm using, close that. The one that I'm using right now. Show you. Find it in my millions and millions of pictures. So what I'm using is a Celestron 8SE. getting there. Where did it go? It's not in Google Drive. I mean, on my computer somewhere. I can find it. I'm a realtor, Ragoni. I'm a realtor here in Denver, Colorado, and I'm a real estate coach. I actually do Zoom calls. I have another channel called The Real Estate Coach. This I'm just doing for fun. I just do it on the side, have fun with it. Where is my telescope pictures? I'll find them somewhere. I have so many pictures on all this stuff. I can't remember where I put everything. What the hell did I do with it? I know it's on my phone. That's for damn sure. Hmm. So during COVID, what ended up happening, I mean, obviously we were all stuck at home. Um, I watched a video of Chuck's astrophotography. So actually, it first started out where we were having fun in my backyard. My daughters had some friends over, and they were telling me about this cool app. And it was called, what is the app called? Let's see, I still have it here. The app is called Skyview, where you can actually put it on. You can point in the sky and see anything that's out there. My daughter had always been into astronomy when she was a kid, so I bought her kind of a cool telescope, but I never knew how to use it. Then when we got that app and I was looking at the stuff, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I pulled her telescope out and started looking at it. And I was hooked right away. So then I hooked my camera up to it. And then it started progressing. I started finding places on YouTube of different people, Guido's astrophotography, Chuck's astrophotography, and then started the money spending. So I started upgrading my scope from one to another. And now I have an A to C, which I'm trying to find it. Outside of your my oh no I don't have a camera outside my house right now. So if you want to look, if you're in California right now, just you're gonna look southeast a little bit. It should be the brightest star you see in the sky, just barely southeast. I'm trying to find the picture. I'm gonna have to probably just go to my Facebook channel. That's where I should be able to find a picture of my scope. I don't know why. For some reason, I don't have it on my computer. I don't know why, but I'll find them. I have a picture of a couple. I have a Celestron 8 SE for the astrophotography for planetary because you need to have a higher focal length. And I have a what's called it's a Explore Scientific um, 102 APO apochromatic for doing deep space astrophotography. Let's see. So many pictures to go through. Man, for some reason it seems like my scope pictures got deleted. How are they? Hmm. kind of pisses me off. I gotta say, I don't know where the hell the pictures are. So I'll have to upload them from my phone. That's what I'll do. Upload them to Google Drive from my phone, and then I'll put them on here. So this is that one. And you give me like ran out like a couple minutes. I'm uploading them actually from my phone. Picture I took earlier today. I don't know why I can't find them on any of my drives or anything. I don't know what happened to them. That was the one that I'm uploading right now. Is the scope that I'm using today. And then I'll upload this other one, which is my my deep sky scope. This one is my planet Airy, because you want a little higher focal length. For deep sky, you want less of a focal length because you want a bigger piece of the sky. Trying to grow. I'm gonna get a copyright infringement for this, but oh well, that's alright. Yep, there you go, 130 degrees southeast, perfect. Alright, let's see how long this takes to do. Finally, jeez, okay. Still doing really good on this. I'm really happy. It's still capturing really well. This is so cool, yep. If you have binoculars, man, it looks really cool. Really, really cool. This is the scope that I'm using right now. I have the, come on, I have the AVX mount and the 8SE, and you can see barely the red, the ASI 224 camera, and I have it all the way over my patio to a remote computer, which I'm inside right now, just doing a desktop remote to. Then I have my little iPad right here that I use to actually when I need to kind of focus in closer, so I'm not running back and forth. Let's see if it found my other one yet. And then pulling up the other one right now. I gotta move this over. I am so lucky. It's been staying so steady and in the middle all night long. I'm so happy. And the focus has been really, really good. I'm lucky. This is my deep sky scope. Right here's my deep sky scope, the Explorer one, and I have the spotter scope right here. Have a good night. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Come back another time. I'll be doing lots more stuff. I need to download these. I don't know why I don't have them there. Activio. Okay, that one is downloaded now, and I have to pull them out from here again. If you're brand new, thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Just kind of having fun on a Monday night. I'm waiting right now for the red spot to appear, which would be about 2 a.m. Got about close to another hour till that happens. then strokes the word. Hey, I appreciate that, Phantom Leo. Yeah, so this page I actually haven't had active in a long time. I just decided because I'm a realtor and I have two other pages. I have a coaching page and I have a realtor actually page for my business. And I just decided, you know what, I want to do some of this streaming stuff. So I just decided to use this page that I've had around forever to just throw up random stuff. That's why I called it John Denver's Astrophotography and Random Shiite. I appreciate you, really. Thanks for coming by. I'll be doing some more cool stuff on here. I'll do this a solar eclipse coming up. I'll be doing live. Oh, cool! I got a couple new subscribers today. That's really cool. Yeah, if you actually notice, I just the past couple days I've been uploading videos like crazy, and got a video of a deer pooping in the woods. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually going to create the full rotation of Jupiter, all the way through the night. So I'm taking 30-second shots, 30-second videos at 120 frames, about 118 frames per second, for 30 seconds, and then I wait 5 minutes, and then it does it again. And then what I'll do is I'll take those and each individual picture or each individual video, I will compress down to one picture. Then I'll take that picture and stack it next to the other pictures and stitch them together and create actually a moving video of the rotation. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be putting that up this weekend. Yeah, time lapse, exactly. I've done it before, and it was actually on my other YouTube channel. I don't know where that video is. I wonder if I put those in all final. I bet yeah, I did. It was a GIF, but it was an old one. Let's see. There's a JPEG of it. I thought I had a JPEG of that one. I have the eclipse. I think I already showed you that one. Yeah. I don't have it on here. Again, I don't know where a lot of the stuff is that I've had. I need to find it. I started saving it all over the place. Maybe I actually have it in. Oh, maybe I wonder if I have it in here. Whoa. Oh, you know what just happened? Okay, so right now it was what's called a Meridian flip. So the scope has actually met. Whoops. The scope has actually reached its slew limit. So what we need to do is go back to Jupiter on this side, and it'll actually slew all the way around the other way. See, it hit the meridian. Once it hits the meridian, it reaches the max of what the telescope can actually do. So bear with me for a second as we kind of come back to it. It'll come back. I just got to recenter and everything. Got to focus out all the way. See if it's coming around yet. Here it comes, right there. Hopefully it puts it right back in the center again. If not, then I got to go look for it. Okay, so we are off by a little bit. So now what we do is we find it. This cool little tool on here. I can connect. I mount to it, and I just kind of, it'll go in circles until it comes close. If not, I'll have to go outside and center it again. Go a little faster. I may have to run out. Oh, there it goes. Where'd it go? Come back here. I can see a moon right there. See one of the moons? There it is. Alright, now we're back. Alright, sorry about that. So we've got to do a meridian flip, which actually now, it's actually up right side up. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the resolution. Shut that off. I'm going to go back to 480 times 480. Put it in the center. It's going to want to move a lot now, though. Watch. That's bad. I forgot what it's backwards. Okay, now we are back on track. Let's start capturing again. Quick meridian flip. And we're back to it. Actually, after this one, I'm going to try to do a new focus. See what we got. Okay, let's do a focus. Let's see. Let's try 85. You guys tell me what you think. Seems the higher in the sky we go, I think the closer it needs to be. Let's try 70. Try 60. 66 needs to hit that. I don't like that. You see where it is right now? It's not, it's not gonna, doesn't like tracking where it is right now. Let's try back to 76. What do you think? I kind of like, let's go 89. That's pretty damn good. Go up just a little higher. Let's try 95. Let's see what happens. What do you think? 95, 85, or 75? Tell me what you think. I think 95 look. Try 89. Sometimes you gotta when it comes across, you gotta refocus. Right now is the perfect time. It's literally, yeah, I like 89. That looks pretty damn good to me. Oop, I gotta remember it's flipped over. Okay, that's good, I think. What do y'all think? That's pretty good focus. Oh. Trying to find that GIF that I had. I don't know where it might be though. Definitely not there. Anybody hear that? Whoa. That's the. I think that's the computer that I'm hearing. A wall, wall. It's like road coming through here. All right, we're capturing again at 889. That's what I'm sticking with. So here's one actually, Phantom, of Comet Leonard that I did. Captured a comet transiting right there. That was over hours and hours and hours, all the way till sunlight right there, early morning. And you can see I actually, here's where the meridian going through, and then here's the meridian flip where it switches, bam, meridian flip, and I gotta go to the other side. Pretty cool. I was happy I caught that one. I can't believe I don't have the other Jupiter one on here that I did. Whoa. Keep forgetting on the meridian flip, it's backwards. Thanks for watching, by the way, guys. At 1 o'clock in the morning on a Monday, 1 o'clock my time anyway. I'm in Denver. Waiting for about another hour for the red spot to appear. I'm looking for where that I had Jupiter's rotation on here. Venus. I know I have Venus written in here. It's not Venus. Hmm. Very interesting. I thought I had. Sure, I had it on my old YouTube channel. Cool. Hope you guys are all doing good on a Monday night. Just relaxing, watching Jupiter and its opposition. Let's see, when was this? 822. It would have been 2021 that I took that one. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I have to find it. I don't know why it's not there. Lunar eclipse. What's that? Oh, that's from last year. If you're just joining, welcome. You know, there's only a few people watching right now, but it is late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I am just waiting for 2 o'clock for the red spot to appear. And I'm going to catch a transit. I'm going to put all these videos together through the night. Yep. Where's everybody from? All 4 of you, 5 of you. Okay. Yep, see on this side it's starting to move a lot more than it was before, so I got to kind of keep a closer eye on it. See how it's drifting? Just want to drift over. Head on that sucker. Did it just disconnect? Pretty soon, red spot will appear. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in live. Coming at you live. If you're just joining, welcome. It is 1 o'clock in the morning here in Denver, Colorado. Here we're just listening to some music, watching the red spot, waiting for the red spot, I should say. I gotta stand this up for a minute. Sitting too long. Stretch my legs. There you go. I can't sit down for too long. I've been doing this for a few hours now. I'm losing my voice too. Thanks for joining, by the way. If you're on, say hello. We're doing Jupiter live. I'm waiting 2 o'clock in the morning. Got another hour, and the red spot will be transiting. I'm going to capture that right around 2 o'clock. We start like actually at like 1:50. Once in a lifetime chance of catching it. So I had to do it. Next capture is in 1 minute and 50 seconds. I'm doing 30-second intervals every 5 minutes. So I can have lots of videos that I can actually do a time-lapse video of the entire rotation. I was kind of interested if I'm catching field rotation right now. Look like I am a little bit. Here's the preview. Oh, preview? Oh well. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I wanted to see. I'm getting some. No, it's the same angle. Okay. I was a little worried at the same angle. I was a little worried I was getting some field rotation, but I'm using the equatorial mount, so I shouldn't be. Just playing it safe. Getting some actually good clarity. I think this is going to come together really nicely. I can't wait to edit it. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I may refocus again in a minute. Ah, camera disconnected. Some bitch. Been lucky it hasn't happened for a long time, so. Okay, so actually while we have it now, I'm going to focus, but I'm going to do it with this resolution. Okay, let's go back this way and see what happens.
NFL Sunday Ticket.tv. You can watch your favorite football team no matter where you live. That's because NFL Sunday Ticket.tv gives you every live out of market game every Sunday afternoon. Stream right to your favorite device. Visit NFL Sunday Ticket.tv and order it today.
I kind of still like 85. See what 65 looks like. No, 85 is the number. That's what I like. That's what I'm sticking with. Or 84. Yeah, there you go. But I like it. I'm sticking to it. All right. Start capture all over again. Wait. Oops. Start capture all over again. Same resolution, 488 by 488. In the center a little bit. And start the capture. If you're just joining, welcome. Doing Jupiter's opposition, which is when it's closest to the Earth. It's the clearest and cleanest we can see. Obviously, you can't see perfectly through here because we're looking through a camera's eye, which is completely different than looking through your eyes. So what we're looking at is turbulence, and what the camera does is it actually takes that turbulence, and I take 119 frames per second, get about 40,000 frames. I take each video, and then I'll take out all the bad frames. I won't. The computer program will. Takes out all the bad frames and stacks about 10% of the good frames, and it comes up with a nice clean picture, like the one you see on the thumbnail. I may take a break in a few minutes here. I've been going for a couple hours straight. It's holding a little steadier now than better than it was a little while ago. Ooh. Yeah, kind of yawning. So yeah, not perfect focus. I'm think I've got really good focus actually, which will make for a really good stack on the pictures. I think I'm gonna go take a quick break. I will be back. Make sure it stays center. I will be back in a few minutes. Mm. Gotta go take a breather outside. All right, I'm back. Had a little break. How y'all doing? Appreciate you guys still being here. Thanks for watching if you're watching live. What happened there? There we go. Peace. Okay. If you're new, appreciate you coming. We are doing Jupiter live in opposition. Right now, it is actually just about exact opposition, which is when it's its brightest and largest because it's its closest. So that's when we can get the best shots. Right now, we said I'm doing 30-second videos, 120, anywhere from 118 to 125 frames per second. I do 30-second intervals because Jupiter's surface changes so much, the storms, the clouds. If you take any longer than that, you risk getting like a blurry video. Keep it centered. It was doing, when it was on the east side, it was staying really well. It was tracking really well. Now it's on the west side of the Meridian. It's not tracking as good. Still tracking better than it was the other night. It's not tracking great. Yeah, see how it's drifting over quite a bit. I mean, I am only at 48 by 448, 488 by 488, but still. And I'm about 5,000 millimeters focal length. Waiting right now for the great red spot to make its appearance. Should be around 1:52 a.m. So about 40 minutes. And then the great red spot will appear. It'll be there for about 2 hours, and I'm going to get the whole rotation. Thank you for coming on a Monday. Well, now it's Tuesday morning. Sorry for the yawning, but I am tired. I'm an old man. That's the one thing about astrophotography. You got to be up all night, and then you got to work during the day. I know I'm going to get copyright infringement for this music. If you're new here, hey, thanks for coming on a Tuesday morning. I'm going to watch the Great Red Spot in about an hour here. Or not about an hour, about a half hour here. 30, 40 minutes. Red Spot should make an appearance. And then I'm going to track it through the night till about 4 a.m. Oof. Can't believe I just said that. Till about 4 a.m. I may just show the red spot for a little bit and then kind of shut down the stream because I've been streaming for quite a while. But at least get the red spot up so you can see it. So where are you from, whoever's out there? What you're looking at is Jupiter Live. The reason why it's fuzzy is because the camera doesn't have the camera right now is cutting through atmospheric turbulence, number one, but number two, um, the camera eye doesn't have the frame rate that your eye does. So if you were to look at Jupiter through a telescope, it wouldn't look like this. So it would look nice and crisp and clear. But when you have a camera, you have to cut through the turbulence, and it's only at 121 frames per second, right around there. So you have to cut out all the bad frames, stack as many frames as you can, the good frames, cut out all the turbulence frames. In there, you can see it's all wobbly. In there are a few perfect frames that don't have any wobbliness, and the program auto stacker finds those perfect ones, and it stacks together about 10% of the best ones. That's what gives you a crisp, clean picture. It takes out all these fuzzy ones. It's tracking a little bit better now. I check my. I'm pretty sure it's 2 o'clock where it comes out. Yeah, it's just barely coming around the corner now. Yeah, so right about 2 o'clock, you should be able to see it perfectly. Almost about a half hour. I'm having to keep recentering it because it's not tracking perfectly. If you're new here, welcome. It is a little boring at the moment because I am tired. I'm gonna have to stand up here. I got restless leg really bad, so sitting down too long affects me. There we go. Now I can move my legs. Where's anybody from? Thanks for stopping in, by the way. I know there's only 4 or 5 people watching, but hey, I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for hanging in there on a Tuesday morning. Started off the Monday night. Been streaming for how long now? You can't even tell. 3 hours. That's a long stream. Holy cow. But we'll end the stream shortly. Right after we see the red spot. Which, if I'm correct, should come from over here. I think. Or over here. I can't remember. Let's see. it's going to come from the right. Thanks for joining. I run out of stuff to say because I've been streaming for 3 hours, so just kind of reading chats and talking through it. I'm gonna enlarge this in a minute. In a second, actually. See it shortly here. Less about a half an hour. You'll be able to see the red spot. If you're new here, hey, thanks for coming. I appreciate you stopping by on a Tuesday morning. I can't stop yawning, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry. I'm just tired. But I'm not entertaining. I'm just gonna do my thing. You can watch. We're watching Jupiter live. Waiting for the great red spot. We just in a few about 30 minutes. You should be able to see it make its appearance, and then it'll be for 2 hours. But I'm not going to stream the whole thing. I'm just going to show the red spot, and then I'm going to jump off the stream because I've been doing it for a while. 3 hours. I run out of things to say. I can read a book. I'm not reading a book. Can't wait to put this all together. It'd be really cool because I'm going to have the animated rotation. It should be really cool. If you're just joining, hey, I appreciate you stopping in. We're waiting for the red spot to come out in about a half hour. This is Jupiter's opposition, which means it's the closest it's been to Earth. I heard 56 years, 62. I'm not sure the exact number. But you're looking at it live from Denver, Colorado. Light polluted city. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to put it together and animate it all through the night. So I'll get a full rotation because I started with the red spot earlier. Sometimes I swear I can almost like see it rotate, but I know that's not what I'm really seeing. Welcome. Hey, if you're new, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be putting up a bunch of new videos. I got to process this one. Let's put it up. Which would be, like I said, a full rotation. We're waiting for the red spot to come out. About less than a half an hour now. How did you guys find the channel, if you don't mind me asking? Even if you do mind me asking, how'd you find the channel? good connection. I've been lucky. Earlier tonight, the cable for the camera kept coming disconnected. I swear there was a cat outside or something. Hey, let me know if the music's too loud, by the way, or too quiet. Almost there. About 20 minutes. I'm losing my voice. Yep, almost there. Leaving is gone. Gone. Red spot should be coming soon. If you're new, hey, thanks for coming. Appreciate you stop by on an early Tuesday morning. Depending on where you are. I'm in Denver, Colorado. And I've been up for almost 24 hours. So I am tired. We're going to film the Great Red Spot and then I'm going to go to bed. I'm using the ASI 224, the ZWO ASI 224. Thanks for coming back. We're right at about 20 minutes from the red spot, Great Red Spot coming. I'm half falling asleep while I'm standing up. Woo. Yeah, it's a high frame rate, tiny, tiny chip. It's designed especially for planetary. When I do deep space, I use the ASI MC Pro air cooled. It's got a fan on it. It cools the sensor. About a much bigger sensor because obviously deep sky objects are much bigger. And I use that one, the MC Pro 183 MC Pro for deep sky. Were you able to get any good shots before? Let's see. It's too dark. Yeah, I'm gonna shut that off. If you guys don't mind. It was too bright, that light shining in my face. Oh, you tried the video. Nice. So if you take that video and you put it into a program called Auto Stackert, Stakkart, I believe is how it's spelled. Auto Stackert 3. It'll take out the bad frames and it'll stack the good frames. And you can edit it in Photoshop or GIMP or whatever you have. Oh, you got Registacks. Registacks is one-stop shop. Make sure that you, when you do the wavelets, that you do the linked wavelets. Pretty easy program to use, though. I'll make a video on how to use it. If not, you can go to like Guido's Astro Forum. He has a couple videos on Registacks. I think also who else does? Chuck's Astrophotography, I think, does. As you get better, you're gonna want to use auto stacker stack, and then you'll want to use Registacks just for the wavelets. The auto stacker is an awesome program for stacking. What kind of file did you take them in? Was it in RAW? If you're considering telescoping a camera, just make sure you know what kind of photography you're going to do, because they're totally different for deep sky and planetary. For planetary, you need long focal length and high rate frame rate camera. For deep sky, you need shorter focal length and high resolution camera. It shoots MP4, okay. For Registacks, okay. Pip will do that. PIPP. If you process them through pip first, that'll change the file. Be able to see it any minute. Ugh. That's what I'm using right now, the Celestron 8SE. Um, here's my recommendation. If you're gonna get the 8SE, spend a little bit more and get the Edge HD, the 8 Edge H, yeah, Edge HD. It's the same telescope basically, but it has a flatter field. The 6SE you're gonna be disappointed with. Trust me. It doesn't have enough aperture to really capture the light needed, so the planets are really dim. You have to overexpose it, so you're going to be really disappointed. Most planets you need at least an 8 inch. I'm gonna up to the 9.5 or the 11. I'd love the 11. I'd love a 14. But if you're doing planetary, the bigger the aperture, the better you're going to capture, because you're going to capture more light. But I started off with well, it was the 4, but I had a 6 inch, a 4 inch, a 6 inch, and then this is the 8 inch, and the 8 inch by far hammers the rest of them for being able to see planetary. A to Z. They're pretty well priced right now too. I think 1,200 or something like that, and that's with the mount. And the mount that it comes with, the go-to mount, is actually okay for doing planetary, as long as you're not going to do field, or you're not going to do animation. If you're going to do animation, you're going to get field rotation, so you need an equatorial mount like I'm using right now. But if not, if you're just going to take pictures, you can do 30-second subs all night long with that. I actually started doing astrophotography with the regular 8SE mount. Oh, 2000 in Canada. Ooh. Are you looking at just doing planetary then? Or planetary and visual? Planetary. It's also the A to C is really good for visual too, especially if you have a dark sky. You can see Orion Nebula. It's it's fuzz. It's dark. It's black and white. You can't see all the color because that's actually being captured by the camera eye. But you can see the fuzz. You can see Andromeda, planetary mostly. Then that's the right scope for you. If you're gonna do any kind of deep sky, you could just get a reducer, and that's what I started with. A reducer and the A to C for deep sky. You just get bloaty stars, but that's okay. Good place to start. It's really cool. I'll never forget the first time I saw the cigar galaxy. I was like, whoa, I need to do more.
The retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Scent of gay flames. And now, for a limited time, get $10 back when you spend 30.
So I'll show you a picture I took of Galaxy with that exact setup. So let's see. This is the first picture I got of Cigar Galaxy with that A to C right there. And then I took this one with the new scope. See the difference? Much cleaner. This is with the actual dedicated the Explore Scientific. So totally different. But still, I mean, you still got something that's really cool. What else did I get with that? This one. Yeah, Bode's Galaxy, but I was brand new at processing back then. I took this one with it, the Beehive cluster. So yeah, you can use it for that. It's just not ideal. Ah, you're hooked. You don't even know, dude. Trust me. You'll find out how hooked you get. And actually, that Cigar Galaxy, the first one I showed you, I took with a DSLR attached to the A to C. I didn't get the dedicated camera until last year. If you if you're gonna do astrophotography and hook up your DSLR, there's an app called Backyard. What is it? Backyard EOS, and it's dedicated for astrophotography for DSLR and mirrorless cameras. Great app. And I think it's like, I want to say $30 to buy it for a lifetime or something like that. I got a mosquito bite right on the back of my neck right here. Right, did we see it yet? Anybody see it? Nope. Should be here any minute. The app is not perfect, I will say that. Seems to be off by a few minutes. Because mine's showing that I should see the red spot right now. But obviously we don't. I see it now. Can't see without my glasses. Yeah, it's just barely coming around the bend. Oh, the camera disconnected. We gotta reconnect. Have to keep doing it, but oh well, it's alright. At least it reconnects right away. Knock on wood. It would really suck if I, like, every single time I had to go outside and fix it. I think I need a new USB cable for the camera. I'm gonna crash hard. Surprised it's not out already. On my app, it shows that it's kind of like coming right around the corner. Come on, where you at? You'll have to excuse me if I'm not like talking a bunch. I'm tired. I've been up for almost 24 hours. Still have a few hours to go. Plus, I've been streaming for now 3.5 hours. Should be able to see. We'll give about another 15 minutes here. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't see nothing yet. That better not be wrong. Hmm. Whoa. Damn, I'm gonna have some good shots. I'm falling out hard. So I have restless legs, so I take propinerol. Once I take propinerol, man, it hits me hard. Stuff makes you freaking tired. So I'm gonna give it about 15 more minutes. If we don't see the red dot, I'm shutting it down because I am tired. Cool deal. Cool deal. Kind of like watching paint dry. You know that it's coming, but you know that it's so slow that you almost can't watch it in real life, real time, because it revolves around about 11, or because it rotates about once every 11 hours. So you know it comes around quickly. But when you watch it, when you're watching for it, it feels like it takes forever. We're waiting, if you just join in, we're waiting for the red spot, great red spot. It's behind schedule from what the app said it would be. I'm going to give it about 15 minutes here, 14, 13 minutes. And then if it's not there, I'm gonna shut her down because I can barely stay awake now. You're watching Jupiter opposition from Denver, Colorado. I feel like I'm like a DJ. You're watching Jupiter's opposition from Denver, Colorado. Hmm. I'm trying to stay awake, guys. I really am. I think I see it right here. Everybody else see it? waiting for the red spot. I literally almost fell asleep there for a minute. I was saying before, if I don't find it here by 2:15, the app then must be way off, because the app is showing that the red spot should be out right now. But I've been doing it for 3.5 hours, so I'm tired if it's not here in a few minutes, and I'm going to shut it down. I'll still capture it. I'm just going to turn off the stream, because I need to shut my eyes for a minute. You don't know me anymore. I could sing. No, I can't sing. We're waiting for the red spot to appear. It's actually, that's it right there, I believe. Can't tell from this vantage point. Yeah, I'm falling asleep. Okay, I'm shutting it down, guys. It's still gonna be about a half hour before it shows up. So I'm gonna shut my eyes for a few, and I'm gonna keep it recording. Thank you again. Please subscribe, and I will see you shortly. I'll see you soon on the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate everybody.